So let me show for you some notice on practice related to topic 10. So in this topic, you have to little bit switch from statistics to formal logic, formalization, and similar task. It's actually, again, it will be covered, it's had already covered in second lecture from this course. It's belonged to previous semester. Check lecture materials above in course to find out these materials. First of all, of course, I recommend for you to follow practical class material, which made some recap about theoretical question. What is logic? Types of logic, mathematical, formal logics, definition, algebra, usage in computer science, role of logic in medical diagnostics, and in fact, significant attention that's paid for creating diagrams, visualization of algorithms, and so on. Like algorithms play a crucial role in modern time, and in medical algorithms play a crucial role in modern medicine at current time. So, and with the power of our computer system, we have ability to implement medical algorithms in form of specialized computer software, starting like medical calculators, or embed it in form of clinical decision support system into any medical software. And physically, it's remain important as flowcharts which can help people to visualize and analyze data. Good flowchart, example of flowchart for hypertension given in given individual resources. So here is takes this as example of usage of flowchart in to visualize the diagnostic process. Strongly recommend this. And here is given some notes about how to draw flowcharts. But as I said, also we have flowchart. It's otherwise possible to implement it in by using computer system with some logical function, and made something like standalone calculator on CDSS part based on this. So flowchart actually important step in case if you want to automate something and create some automated solution. Here is also given some notes about decision support system and how do they could be made in into and embed into medical information system. And here is a considered case with MIB project, which use spreadsheet to create some mock-ups, some a preliminary simulation of their new algorithms by using spreadsheet. So here is how we can integrate all this together. Medical algorithm, spreadsheet, flowcharts, and CDSS, and formal logic. So please check these materials, check these videos, and actually under your in your task, you will have pretty simple, relatively pretty simple task where you will have to implement few logical function to automate algorithms of decision making. So here is we have some numerical data for patient, then we have to use two formulas, Robinson and Broca formula to calculate ideal body weight. And major question is to use if function to make all calculation manually, so don't need to use two function for male and female. And same way, we have to use BMI to make conclusion about is it patient have overweight, underweight, or so. Okay. Let me show this live example again with Google spreadsheet. has to be. So just task very simple. I will make my some adjustment simplification, gender, height, weight, broken, BMI, inclusion. Okay, so let me put some random data here. Such male. Okay. It's something like this. Okay. Let me use this. Let me use Broca formula. So we have for men, we decrease height by 100 and add the 15% for this, and for women, we also decrease height and decrease by 10%. So let's do it. By immediately, I will use logical function. Instead of starting this calculation, I will start logical if function, which allow for us to provide outcome from two choices, single outcome from two choices. We have to provide logical expression, value if true, value if false. What is the question? I want to check gender, is it male or female, and then implement one of two formulas immediately. Actually, you are given solution. You are given solution here, so you can take a look at it, how it could be done for example, in Excel, and of course, I will do the same things right now in Google Spreadsheet. So I have to check if this cell equal M. Is it true or false? In case if it's true, I have to provide the value if true, which will be formula for male. This one, fast formula. So it has to be, let's use brackets, height minus 100, close brackets, plus, again, 15% of its height minus 100, multiply 0.15, yes. Yes, and the same way I want to do it for then if logical test return false, so VDR was female, I consider this two classical gender by now, I have to use this formula, which is again very similar. I will copy paste it, why I have to type it. And let me paste it, and just I replace minus and I use multiply by 10. Okay, something like this it has to be, and system suggests for me automatically fill out all this code. So what is my benefits? I now need to manually input different formulas for male and female. I put one formula and I got result. And if I add let me add the one more person. Again, I can automatically extend this formula and obtain expected ideal weight for this case. Speaking of conclusion and BMI, here is, has to be something like, okay, weight divided by height. BMI, it's pretty easy. Formula weight in kilograms divided by height in meters. So it has to be weight in kilograms. Here is we have units important to know. And here is centimeters, of course, not meters. So in this case, I have to use weight in kilogram, divide by height in meters, of course, square root of it. And of course, I will use it. Centimeters. Kilogram. Так, is it everything is all right? Maybe. C kilograms. Good. B2 is height in centimeters. Minus 100. Second part. Okay, something like this one. Something like this one. So then, to make conclusion, we have to use nested if function. Main problem. What's the difference between Robinson-Broca formula case? Here we have choice of two, one option from two. In case of two of conclusion, we have choice from four. We have choice from four. So we have to use nested function. And here is a very nice example given here about usage of nested function. Actually about how to make, even here given example, how to make text conclusion. So here is exact case which provide for you with, here is this one, nested if, which provide for you with choice from, exact choice from four. We need three condition, as you can see. Only we have to compare, like this one in other case, we have to compare for our particular value, and then we print some statement. Print some statement. Is it here text of this? No, not available. So we have to type. So why is it something wrong with my equation? Should be a little bit larger volume. Is it everything right? B2 minus 100 give us. Oh, of course, I'm wrong. Sorry. Divide by 100. Let's explain. Sorry. Here is the correct value. Okay. Oh, here is we go. I will, in this case, I will not provide full formalizing, because if I do it, it will be almost nothing to do for you. So we start with fast compare. We compare our BMI, of course. Is it what is as fast condition? Our fast condition less than 20. If it's true, it's lean. We have underweight or lean. We have to print. But what if false? If false, I mean we have to continue our analysis. Instead of provide some outcome, I put another if function and another condition. Again, I test the same value. Isn't it, in fact, range between 10 and 20, 25, 20 and 25, less than 25? If it's so, we are talking about normal. If it's false, we have two more choice. I will stop there. It's free, it's up to you. You have to continue. You have to extend. This formula should contain two more elements. So as you can see, twice I got answer and twice I got continue analysis. So you have to improve this formula. Add the more nested condition. Again, take a look this as example. Here is we have how to do it. That's actually all I want to use it. So here is it's a kind of spreadsheet driven CDSS system which automatically made conclusion based on data you input. You no need to edit anything, only input new data. Okay, that's all about practice for topic 10.